OMG, this pinky thing is so annoying, so irritating. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, I get ready. Surprise! Hello, hello. Okay, guys, you need to be honest with me, okay? Like, we're just stuck at home, schoolwork, nothing else. You need something to do. Something that the whole family can do. Something enjoyable. Something that is everything positive. We need to do something, right guys? So I found something that you'll love to do. You may already guessed it because it's on the screen. How to make plastic shapes from milk by Hisara Rajapaksha. So our goal is basically to make plastic out of milk and vinegar. Let's go to the ingredients and utensils. Ingredients and utensils. So we got our paper towel, check. We got our 500 milliliters of warm milk. And also it's better if you use the organic milk because it just forms quicker and better. Okay, and you also need 16 teaspoons of vinegar, check. Strainer, check. You'll need a spoon, check. And you'll need a cookie cutter. Or you can just have a plate if you make double. Or you can just be creative. Make some shapes using knives or your hands or any sort of tool. You can use anything really. Let's go to the steps. And boom. Step 1 and step 2. Okay, step 1. Yes, 1. You heard me right. Step 1. Firstly, sprinkle all your vinegar into the milk slowly. In addition to that, make sure not to spill any. We don't need any mistakes. Might go too hard, too soft, too wobbly, too jellyfish-like, too anything negative. You don't want that happening, right? You want it good, excellent. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this. And I'm going to try not to spill any. Okay, so when you're doing this, you need to make sure that you have your milk in the bowl. Because otherwise, where do you put it? Okay, that was pretty good. Now we're going to put the vinegar in. Make sure when you put your vinegar in, don't just fill it like this. You need to go around and make sure it gets to every part of your bowl, like this. And you might go like this. Boom. Like a UFO sailing through the sky. Okay. After you've done that, you need to stir your mixture until you get lumps. Once you've done that, make your mixture and strain it dry with several paper towels. So when you do this, make sure that you're warmed up, your hands are ready, you're good to move, and you're just like, Okay, let's mix it. Okay, I can feel some victory. Just gonna mix it a bit. Ooh, I feel it's clumping up. I can just feel it. Oh my God, you can just see it so well. It's already started. Like, it started clumping up even before you can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like, just, oh my God, this is incredible. Like, I never thought it would be this fast, you know? Like, I made this already, but this is like as fast as a cheetah, which always cheats when you do these things. But still. So I've mixed it really well, and make sure to scoop the things up at the sides. And also, if you're wondering what this mixture is called, it's called casein. So when you mix the vinegar and the milk, it's called casein. Just remember that. Just putting your list in your head. Okay, so make sure to scoop these excess parts of the sides of your bowl because you want to get as much mixture as spend the whole day doing this, okay? Just giving some ideas. Okay, let's put this dry. With some paper towel. Dry this off well. Again, and just put that there. So now you need to get your jug, or you can just get a different container. But I'm just gonna use this. Okay, you put your strainer here. Make sure you hold it, otherwise it might go like whoop and just spill, which you don't want to happen, do you? Okay, you might want an adult to help you for this part, but I think I can do it by myself. Let's handle this. Okay, nice and steady. So you can also have it slanted like this, which is really easy, I think, and you can also spin it to your taste. So you can just pour it in by yourself. Oh my god, this is going to be fun. Oh wow. Oh, started spilling, but that's okay, isn't it? Because we still have a lot of mixture. Okay, after that, take the spoon and just push it in like this. And you can hold it up high and just squeeze in all that mixture. Squeeze in all that mixture. Squeeze it in as much as possible. Just look at that mixture just coming out. Just coming out, yeah? The mixture is whitish, like pretty whitish, right guys? But the liquid is actually pretty yellowish. Isn't that really cool? Well, I think it is. Okay, we need to squeeze all this mixture out because I just don't want my mixture to be weird. Okay, so I've just cleaned up the mess a little bit, and as you can see, this beautiful casein, it's really cool. I've drained a lot out, and you can see now the vinegar is sort of like a yellowy color, and I'm just straining this out really well. Okay, I think we are done. Okay. Whoa, what was that? So I'm just gonna put my aluminium foil there and just swoop it up like that. Okay? I'm gonna rest it on my aluminium foil and put my paper towel there. Okay. I'm just gonna make one ball, so I won't really need much. Just put that in. But I'm gonna soak the whole thing. So you just need to scrape some excess parts off if it got stuck to your spoon or stuck to the strainer or something. And also loads get stuck on the back if you were wondering why it looks a weird color in here. So you just need to scrape it off like this. Okay. I think our strainer part is done for now. We put our spoon back in and we can dry it out. It sort of looks like a massive dumpling when you put it like that. Wow, that is really cool. Okay, now I'm going to put my thing like that. I'm just going to hold this piece in my hand and just put it on. And then I'm going to take the wet one off like this. Just going to pull it off like so. Just tipping the goodness casein, the goodness of this beautiful casein onto the new paper serviette or paper towel. Okay, now let's squeeze this part. I just feel like I'm making so many dumplings. Okay, so as you can see, I've dried it a bit already, and it's a bit more dry and a bit more good. It's really cool casein. So I'm just gonna dry it a bit more because you don't want it too wet and soggy because it won't dry properly if it's like that. So I just need to really have my momentum into this and just pat it out. Okay, maybe just one more paper towel and just squish all of the water. I need no more water. Squish all of it out. Okay, I think it's as dry as we can possibly get it now. Okay. Next one. Step 3 and step 4. After that, take your mixer and squeeze it to get all the liquid you can get out. Okay, so I'm gonna take my mixture as instructed and just squeeze it. Oh yeah, I just feel like it's all going onto my palms. It's pretty good. This is really good. Wow. Okay, when you have the liquid squeezed out, use your hands. It may get on your hands, which I've already done because, you know, it's just fun. It's sort of like sloppy Play-Doh, but it's actually casein. You may be familiar with casein, but if not, it's a new thing for you. Okay. I think mine is very dry by now. As dry as I can get it. Let's say, okay. So off we go to the next slide. Step 5 and 6. Next, carve into your mixture and make unique shapes. You can use a cookie cutter. In addition to that, you can use a tool like a knife. Okay, so you can be creative and make anything you like. But me, I'm just gonna stick with a boring spear. But it's not that boring, is it? So I'm gonna put some into the bowl, and I'm going to just try to make this shape like a sphere. Okay, that is really going well, isn't it? It's sort of like Play-Doh. I always feel I'm touching Play-Doh, but it doesn't really feel like Play-Doh. And you don't use flour and water, obviously. So you just need to put it down. My little fingers here. Number 6. Lastly, leave your shapes to dry for about 2 days. Enjoy making your plastic. Did you have fun making your shapes? While you're waiting, you can make some more. You know, 2 days is a long time. You're gonna still be bored. So you need to make some more. Have some more fun. You know. Excited. And this was the outcome I showed you earlier. Circle. 2 hemispheres and these stuff. Yep. Okay. And also, when you've done this, you need to make sure that you clean your hands. If you do this before dinner, especially, because then you might eat it. Oh, okay. Okay, so now you can see that my hands are slightly clean. Okay, so I can show you the shapes I made earlier. So we have the circle, 2 hemispheres, and the love heart. So when I made the love heart, I just carved it out with this special tool my mom gave me. And then with this one, I actually used this, okay? So that was pretty cool, see? Ooh. And with the hemispheres, I just made them by hand. I actually just made a sphere and then just like cut it in half with a knife, which was pretty weird. Okay, next slide. You can make a beautiful scenery out of the plastic. For example, moon, rocks, clouds, and more, 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 and you get it, right? Okay, hope you had fun making plastic. The end. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. If you can. I bet you can't. Try it for yourself. I'm really 100% sure you can't. Okay? And now this is everyone's favorite part. The best part. The best part you can even ever think of. The dance-off. The dance-off. The dance-off. Oh yeah, hit the lights. Yeah. Dance-off.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to
My lyrics. Milk. Plastic. Vinegar. China. Paper towel. What else do you have? Kissing.
Alright? Woman, you cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original